should be like spiritual food, like food for natural growth. Let not the insult and quarrel of others be a cause of enmity and hatred, said Saint Chavra, a noble man as is evident from his virtuous thoughts. He was born on 10th February 1805 and was a Kerala based social reformer, a Catholic priest, and a visionary educator. The students of Daffodil House have come together on this pleasant day to commemorate the sesquicentennial year of Saint Chavra with a tribute to his insightful teachings. Here is Steffi from class 9C with a mesmerizing prayer dance.
By the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry. Oh, who dwell in dark and sin, my hand will save. I who made the sons of night, I will make their darkness bright. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go if you lead me. I will hold your people in my arms. By the Lord of snow and rain, I have borne my people's pain. I have wept for love of them. They turn away. I will break their hearts of stone, give them hearts full of alone. I will speak my words to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go if you lead me. I will hold your people in my home.
Respected Sister Principal, dear friends and my dear children, year 2020 has been a year of surprise as I was made the house in charge of Daffodil House. It's the duty of house teachers to inculcate the spirit of healthy competitions, sportsmanship, collaboration, and belongingness among the students. Through their contribution to the house, the students are able to showcase their talents in different fields such as visual arts, performing arts, elocution, and sports, etc. This helps in building their foundation and it leads to holistic learning. To commemorate the 150th year of Saint Chavra, this year our house has prepared a house video show. Saint Chavra's life, teachings, selfless social work has motivated innumerable lives. Pope Francis stated that Father Kuriakose Chavra was a religious leader, both active and contemplative, who generously gave his life for the Syro Malabar Church, putting into action the maxim sanctification of oneself and salvation of others. I would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to Sister Principal for her help and vision, my Daffodil House teachers for their support, and my lovely children of Daffodil House for their wonderful effort. Thank you.
Uncle, I wonder which scene does this picture depict? I have come across this picture before, but I am not familiar with the saint.
Child, he was an Indian Catholic priest and a social reformer. He was the first canonized male saint of India.
Oh, that's interesting, Uncle. Please tell me more about his history.
Sure, he was born on 10 Feb 1805, Kainakali, Kerala. He has many firsts to his name. He commenced the first school for the unprivileged ones.
Oh, that's great, Uncle. From where did this idea spring into his mind?
Saint Chavra and his friends were discussing about what they learned in the colliery. Amidst this discussion, Saint Chavra says,
I wonder why Marian does not study with us in the colliery. He has a lot to learn.
Kuriakose, don't you know that he belongs to a lower caste, so he cannot attend colliery with us?
Yes, studies are made for the upper classes only.
But why so? All are children of God, and in the eyes of God, all children are equal.
This custom is prevalent in the society, and the society demands a revolution for a change.
Kuriakose, he belongs to a lower caste, which is the caste of servants. This is the thinking of society, which is inexorable.
Nothing is inexorable until we make it. Maybe when I will grow up, I will allow all the children to study in my school, irrespective of their caste.
Saint Chavra joined a seminary in Palipuram, but unfortunately, while he was in a seminary, his parents and his brother died of an epidemic.
But how did he struggle to make education an equal right?
Kuriakose, have you put in any thoughts about the field you would be devoting yourself after the ordination?
Reverend Father, I have been pursuing the dream of right to education for all the children, irrespective of their class. I still remember Maniam, who was deprived of education due to him being of backward class.
I am glad on knowing your thoughts. Only education can improve the status of underprivileged classes of our society.
Look, children, this is Father Kuriakose. Father, didn't you recognize me? I am your childhood friend Manian.
Manian, I still remember how you were deprived of your right to education, and I can see that the same fate is the fate of your children. But I will not let that happen.
Thank you, Father. Thank you so much for this favor. But will the society accept this radical change?
God created man in his own image. It is man who created the caste system in the society. All are equal in the eyes of God and should get the opportunity to study.
Father Kuriakose traveled across the village conveying this message of importance of education for all the children. There were oppositions from the upper caste people, but Father Kuriakose was convinced about his mission.
After his return, he realized that he had a great mission to be accomplished for the upliftment of the society. He decided to establish a congregation for the cause of the poor.
The foundation stone for the congregation was laid at Mananam on 11th May 1831. Saint Chavra became the head of CMI.
Do you know what CMS stands for?
I think it stands for Carmelites of Mary Immaculate.
Very true. Saint Chavra started a congregation for sisters, CMC, which stands for Congregation of Mount Carmel.
Kuryakos Elias Chavra has many other achievements. He started the concept of midday meals in 1846. Saint Chavra knew that the school which he started in Mananam and Apurkara would be successful if poor students, especially Dalits, were given midday meals.
The original idea inspired Ramaswamy Iyer, who recommended it to the king for being implemented in all the government schools. This practice is continued even today in India. He also started the first printing press in Malayalam in the same year. Saint Chavra started Saint Joseph Press at Mananam, which was the third printing press in Kerala.
It was the first press founded by a Malayali without the help of a foreigner. From this printing press came the oldest existing Malayalam newspaper, Nazarani Deepika. It was started in 1867 and publishes edition from Kottayam, Kochi, Thiruvananthapuram and many others.
Another major contribution of Saint Chavra was to protect the Syro-Malabar Church from schism.
Schism, what does it mean?
It is a formal separation of Syro-Malabar Church into two fractions owing to differences in teaching.
But why did schism develop in Christian community in Kerala?
First, let's study the history of the Catholic Church in 1850s.
Chaldean patriarchs have sent their bishops to Malabar region for the faithful from the period of Thomas Kenana. Bishop Thomas Rukos is sent from Syria against the will of the Pope. I early wondered how Father Kuryakos opposed the mighty bishops. He is only the prior of the CMC congregation. But now the Bishop of Virapalli appointed for the Father Kuryakos as the Vicar General of Zero Malabar Church. Saint Kuryakos Chavra has decided to travel across the entire Malabar region and educate the faithful and return to the true church.
Father Kuryakos' strenuous fight, strong stance, and effective leadership helped in defeating Thomas Rokos and saved the church from schism.
Now I understand the real meaning of proverb. Pen is mightier than sword.
Here is Daksh Kalra of 2nd C with a short speech on Saint Chavra.
Children must love and respect their parents. God is with us and within us. Let be your friend, those who love God. A very good morning to respected principal ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. Today I, Daksh Kalra, have got the opportunity to say few words on our holy saint, Saint Chavra. Saint Chavra was an Indian Catholic priest and social reformer. He was born on 10th February 1805 in Kerala. He has written many books with unique spiritual vision. He was very well known for his sacrificial life and continues to be a model of Christian virtue. He is a man of prayer and charity. He lived for a short span of 66 years and could do what many people together cannot achieve, even during the course of many centuries. He never heard broken because he believed that nothing is impossible for God. Saint Chavra had the courage to take initiatives and contribute a lot to the church and to the society because of his strong faith. He has space in his heart for everyone, for the rich, for the poor, for the members of other caste and religion. May God bless us all through our intercession of our founder Saint Chavra. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Here is Guni of class 2nd C with a self-composed poem on Saint Chavra.
God cannot be everywhere. Morning greetings everyone. My name is Gunit Himen from class 2C. Today I will recite the poem about Saint Kuryakos Selius Chavra. Saint Chavra had the courage to take initiatives and contribute a lot to the society. He was a man who took roads less traveled because of his faith in Almighty. Nothing could stop Saint Chavra as he believed that however mighty obstacles were, they stand nowhere before all-powerful Lord. He strongly felt that if we do our part, rest would be taken care by the God. Thank you. Merry Christmas and wish you all happy and prosperous New Year.
Saint Chavra decided that all the churches will have a school attached to it and will be called Palikudams. He believed that education will make all the students socially responsible citizens. He said that food is for the body so as wisdom for intellect.
Father Kuryakos is also regarded as the Renaissance leader of Catholic Church of 18th century. He contributed greatly for education, publication, establishing charity homes, and lived the life of a holy monk. He was a scholar in 7 languages and wrote many several spiritual and literary books, but unfortunately passed away on 3rd May 1871 at the age of 66 in Kunamaba. What else could be a befitting tribute from the heaven to this visionary priest?
I, on behalf of the entire Daffodil House, extend a vote of thanks to a respected principal for she stimulated us to do our best for this event. With deep sense of appreciation, I thank my teachers for their untiring efforts, and I appreciate students for their exceptional participation.